The family finds out about Anita's diagnosis and it rocks them to their core. What's good, y'all? This is Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Beyond the Gates video. And in this one, I'm breaking down season 1, episode number 200, the official season 1 finale. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of my Beyond the Gates content and conversations. And y'all, I'm sorry, but Paramount Plus be playing, okay? Paramount Plus be playing. I tried to wait as long as I could. I was traveling at the time this came on. I tried to record the episode. I caught bits and pieces. I don't have the full ending, so if I miss something, let me know in the comment section and I will go back. I have been watching Paramount to see if they have posted this episode, and they haven't. They're only posting episodes from season 2, so I can't even go back and like try to rewatch from their actual platform, which is so dang on stressful, so dang on ridiculous. So I think I missed out on the very last part, and in reference to like the montage where Anita was looking at the photo album, and if there was any voiceover there, I don't actually know what was said, so I can only speak to like the 33 minutes that I saw, even though episodes are typically 36 minutes. So I know that there's 3 minutes that's unaccounted for, so charge it to Paramount, not me because I haven't been able to go back and catch what I have missed. However, I got plenty from this episode as we see all of the family members start to find out about Anita's diagnosis, and the plan was so that Nicole and Dani, being informed in the last episode, they can go and inform their respective families, which we see Nicole talk to Kat and Martin, but Dani goes to Bill first because she wants to recruit Bill to actually have the conversation with them and be able to support them. And at that same time, Chelsea and Naomi are already headed over to the Grand, so then Anita winds up having to reveal it to them. And y'all, this was such an emotional episode, but it was just so good. Like, so good. First, let me get the insignificant out the way. Haley, please, if you want to put up a fuss, if you want to kick up dust every single time Danny Dupree walks through your door, you might as well go ahead and divorce this man now, because you the one who looks stupid. You the one who looks crazy as hell. You wanted to make it seem like you want to push this narrative as if Dani cannot get over Bill and she's just so stuck on him. Meanwhile, you can see from the girl's eyes as soon as she walks in that something is actually not right, and you're sticking to this goofy ass act of yours, trying to play like you're the best wife ever, and Dani's just the one that just can't let go, and you can't even read a damn room. So then you wind up looking dumb getting put out your own damn living room because she needs to have a one-on-one conversation with her ex-husband about something very important that's going to affect their children. They're adult children, but they're children nonetheless. I didn't see Dani as wrong at any point. She ain't disrespect that girl, and you still coming with all this animosity when you're the harlot, you're the hoe. You're a ridiculous addiction to your animosity to Dani Dupree after you stole her husband right from under her, even though she had your back, was supportive of you, especially your relationship with her damn daughter is wild work, and you look stupid. But that's not the most important part. Dani goes to recruit Bill, and after a little bit of back and forth, after ushering Haley out, he's able to sit there and listen, and then ultimately he is able to come with her, and they wind up running into Naomi and Chelsea at Dani's house after they are already clued into what goes on, because they pop up, and typically they every year will go to the Grands with balloons on New Year's Day, and that's their ritual, and they happen to walk in at the same time that Vernon and Anita were talking about her and getting the port, and her starting to, not necessarily be as hopeful, and he's like, nah, we ain't actually gonna do that, and they talking about the cancer, and then they walk in like, what? Cancer? Huh? What was said? And I ain't gonna hold you, I totally got it. Like, Brandon was trying his best to like, go talk to your mama. You ain't hear nothing. Just go ahead and back away. And then Anita's just like, no, they didn't heard. Let's go ahead and talk about it. I feel like while I understood why she didn't want to have to be the one to break the news to everybody, because it's already something so so traumatizing and like exhausting to constantly have to talk about, something about how she was able to explain it to them and in the conversation that they were able to have really felt like this was also healing for Anita as well. They both have hope. Like, everybody typically had a response of like hoping and Grant has to beat this. But I think in this moment of her talking to them about this and them like reaffirming that, it gave her a little bit of an oomph that she needed, because at the top of this episode we get to see her come back from her outpatient treatment where they put the port in. So the port is placed. She's going to start chemotherapy in the next couple of days, and that is an emotional moment in and of itself. It's a shocker, but to me the most like gripping emotional moments that happen as we are processing the reveal, and I'm sorry y'all, these are like nervous laughs because Lord, watching this I was just on pins and needles, and I already know that she has the cancer, I already know, but like watching it land on the other characters as it's revealed to them was just so heart-wrenching. But to me it was Nicole revealing it to Martin and Kat, and she stuttered around it. She was dragging her feet. They were like, lady, you need to get to it because you're making us worry. And once she finally does, it hits them like a ton of bricks. And in addition to it being Anita has cancer, it's also they're going under genetic testing, and we need to be able to check and find out if this is something that's going to go through the rest of our family. Martin, you're not exempt because this could also raise your potential threat for prostate cancer and things that actually affect men. So you're not like clear out of the woods if I come back with the trait as well. And this sends Kat into a tailspin. And I just thought that this was so brilliant. This was such a brilliant choice to me by the writers to at least have one person respond differently, because for the most part Naomi, Chelsea, Martin all respond the same. They're gutted, they're worried, but they're also very hopeful. They believe in their grandmother, and they're like, okay, what do we got to do to buckle in? But Kat responds like, yes, Gran is gonna beat this, but I'm not getting tested no matter who comes back with what, because I don't want to know. I don't want to walk around with doom and gloom. I don't want to have an idea that this thing is going to come for me at some point, knowing it's not going to change it, knowing it's not going to change my DNA. And when she said that, I said, oh, depending on the mood, child, depending on how the damn wind blow, I could actually get behind that. Like I could see myself responding in a similar way, even though I'm a person who will want to know as well. But she's right. It's also like, it's almost like when I thought about when she said that, what immediately came to mind, y'all, was if you were told the day that you were going to die, would you want to know that day? And I know it's not that deep, right? Like that's not exactly what they're saying. In doing the genetic testing, and the genetic testing is good because having information, like Nicole said, would give them an opportunity to prep for what it's going to look like to treat this thing and to try to be as head of it as you possibly can be, which is all great things. And going to the place of like, if you were told the day that you would die, would you want to know? And how would that impact you living every day up until that day, right? So when Kat responded the way that she does and she runs out, I'm like, y'all, I don't even blame her. But Nicole reaches out to Ted. Well, she was already reaching out to Ted and need to talk to him before the kids came in. But she reaches out to Ted at the end like, yo, you need to go and convince her that she needs to get this genetic testing if it comes back that I actually have it, because she cannot, like, I can't lose my miracle baby. And I'm just like, Lord, it's between Nicole, Dani, and Kat. They're going to have me boo-hooing every time. Like, Kat looks so crushed. Kat looks so crushed. Dani running to Bill, having a little bit of dust up with Haley and not having the energy to be able to deal with her and her bullshit when this is really like big is happening. Like, go sit your little ass down. Child, adults are speaking. Go sit your ass down while I talk about some real and them having to reveal to the kids, like going back to Dani, right? When the kids walk in and they get to talking, why didn't you tell us? Why didn't you this? And they're just projected. And I don't blame them. Like, I don't blame Chelsea and Naomi because they could not give this energy to Anita, but they're frustrated. They're pissed. They're angry at cancer. All of the things that are totally natural. And it's so easy for them to take it out on their mom. So the moment that they see her, they're like blaming her. Why didn't you tell us? Why didn't this? Why didn't that? And Bill's like, what y'all not going to do is put your mother in a circumstance that say that she wasn't thinking about you. She had to go ahead and recruit backup so that we could all be here as a family, and y'all gonna relax on her, not too much on my ex-wife. I said, Bill, it's looking like she not even your ex-wife in this moment, because you got the kids together. Like, you gonna respect your mother like she's your current wife, but that's none of my business. This is so ridiculous, because even in the midst of like us talking about Anita having cancer and how gut-wrenching that is, how horrible that is, the little smile that I had, just for a moment, a little ting, was when Bill checked Naomi and Chelsea behind Dani and them trying to step when it came to Dani. Bill, please stop. Now I'm blushing. And it's annoying to me, y'all, because I love how Bill and Dani interact in these moments that we're getting with that, but I also am just so obsessed with how Dani and Andre love each other. And we don't get no Andre in this episode, but like, I swear, every single time I find myself smiling and shinning and grinning behind some Bill and Dani content, I'm also like chastising myself like, girl, we're a team. Andre, get your shit together, girl. Anyway, I digress. That moment happens. Kat winds up back at the bar. She drinking tequila because she just has had it. I love Kat down. Like, I really, really love Kat down. I cannot wait to do my Kat breakdown, because that's going to be one for the books for y'all. And I can't wait to give y'all a little bit more insights into me as I talk about Kat, because in covering the show, in defending some of Kat's actions and having conversations with y'all, I have learned even more about myself, and specifically under the guise of like why I ride so hard for Kat and why I feel so deeply connected to Kat. And I cannot wait to share that with y'all. And I will also offer that if you find yourself gravitating towards a certain character, in deep defense of a certain character, start to ask yourself some questions. Give a little self-audit. Like, it could really open up some things for you and help you better understand yourself, because we can always, learn and grow ourselves a little bit better. Anyway, so it's a very emotional episode. Seeing Nicole in Ted's arms at the end, where he's reassuring her like, oh, Anita's gonna beat this, you're not gonna have it, like, everything is gonna be fine. I'm just like, wasn't you just kissing on that lady? Even though none of it gives romantic vibes, it gives like family banding together during a trying time. I get it. But also also said, don't get no damn ideas. Don't get no ideas trying to be Nicole's savior, because you've been looking for a way to be her savior all this time. The way that you was running around with your mistress's little dirty ass secret lies about Vernon, just so that you could step in and try to be Nicole's hero, because you desperately want to be her hero so bad. Don't get no damn ideas in this moment. That's all I could think watching them, y'all. And then they just seal the deal emotionally when they have Vernon and Anita going through their family album at the end. I'm just like, oh my word. It was such a beautiful way to end the season. And I think such a great place to be able to launch into the second season. I have yet to watch season 2 episode 1, so I'm going to be watching it right after I finish recording this video. But those are all of my thoughts for episode 200. I will be doing a full season 1 breakdown and full review. I might do a live stream for it, because it's just so much for us to talk about coming into season 2. And I still have a bunch of single character analysis videos that are coming very, very soon, child. It's been a heavy lift trying to edit all of these, but they are coming. So if you are enjoying the Beyond the Gates content and conversations right here on Erica Vane TV, make sure that you're subscribed, make sure you turn your bell notification on, and you can go to the Beyond the Gates playlist and turn a notification on specifically for that playlist if that's all you want to be notified about. I greatly appreciate all the support, every single comment, and if you could like this video, it's your good sis you love to talk TV with. And we made it. Season 1 down. Countless seasons to go. See you in the next one.